Your boy Rizz smacking y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. You have to understand this. When they mistreat you 10 times, they stomp all over your heart 10 times, they lie to you 10 times, they play you 10 times, then 10 times is all your fault. It's all your fault. 10 times. It's all your fault. All 10. We have the ability to control the pace on how folks treat us. See, a lot of us, we lead with the good-hearted thing. We're a good person. Good guys, good women come in last. Right? Come in last place is the saying. But I think we all know when we're being mistreated. Well, I'm not even going to say think. Let me erase that. We know. Because feelings don't lie. And no matter how much of a person that you want to be, this great, good-hearted person, when you're not getting it thrown back to you, or people not appreciating what you have to offer and everything you have done for them, you feel it. You can go on and say you're doing God's work all you want. But at nighttime, when you're alone, you feeling it. You feel very unappreciated, very used and abused. We have that ability to change that. And if you don't want to change that, then that's on you. You have to take what's coming your way. You can sit back there and say, yo, I'm a good-hearted person. Why would they do that to me? Well, there's good drivers on the road. Why are they drunk drivers on the road? That could possibly cause a whole killing on a whole E-way. Why? Because there's always somebody doing the wrong thing. There's people getting shot and killed every night. Pregnant mothers, children. They didn't have anything to do with anything. Why are they getting killed? Because it's things that's going on out here that is not supposed to be going on. That's how life is designed. So you could be a good person all you want, but that doesn't stop the bad things that's going to be surrounding you. So what God gives us, He gives us the ability to do it all. He gives us the good heart to be able to look out for others, care about others, love somebody. But He also gives us the ability, a mind frame and a feeling to know that when things are not right, to make a call on that. That's why He gives us all those powers. You might not necessarily want to use them all, but you have the ability when it's time. That's just like a gun owner. Not a killer, not nobody that's gun happy, not a John Wayne, a Clint Eastwood. Just a regular civilian who likes to live their life, take care of their family, but they have a gun in the house. Don't really want to use it, but if an intruder busts in and they look at them children and that wife, they know they got to defend. It's game time. It's get busy time. Christmas time in November, if that's the month that it happens. You see what I'm saying? They ready because you have the ability to defend yourself. Why do you think that the things are designed the way it is? So we can utilize our brain. That's why we have a brain. We have a brain to think. I gave that person money 3 months ago. They said they was going to pay me back. I'm watching them ball out in Miami. I'm watching them ball out on the chicks at the bar. I'm watching them come up with new coupes and new Balenciagas on their feet and Gucci glasses and shades and all types of things. Partying it up. On Instagram, talk about some nobody get bread like me. But you ain't get your bread yet from 3 months ago. They come to you 6 months later. Yo, can I borrow? You don't mention nothing about the money that they owe you before, or none of that, and you give that to them again, that's on you. The consequences that come your way, that's on you. It's that simple. It's that simple. You have the ability to say, no, no, thank you. I'm still waiting for my payment 3 months ago. You have that ability. But we worry about our image. We don't want to leave nobody hanging. But people is leaving you hanging all the time. See, this is what we have to understand. Accountability is everything. And you have to take accountability when you messed up. Stop telling me about those people or what they're doing to you when you haven't done nothing. I have a 15-year-old daughter. She'll be 16 in January. I know the boys are coming. If they not already here, if she's doing it real discreet. These Philly kids be wilding. But the boys are coming soon. They're coming soon. And when it comes down to that type of stuff, here I am saying, this is when my raising is going to be put to the test. Because I don't want to hear about, unless if it's anything that's, of course, violent or whatever, because daddy is stepping in easy. And, there probably will never be no more Yah-Mean or Ramen with Rizz of the day. But that's another story. But if it's something that he's playing her or something in that regard, or he's not taking her seriously as she may be taking him, my question to my daughter is, I'm not going to be mad at him. My question is going to be like, well, what are you doing? Because I got an honor roll student here in this household who can think on her own. What have you done? That's what I want to know. You have a brain. Don't point your finger at nobody else when you haven't made no adjustments. Where's the adjustments? What have you done? What have you done? And this is what we have to understand. We are so quick to point the finger at other people, manipulating us and dragging us through the mud. So many people are so on a low level right now, feeling wise, because they allowed somebody else to do that. How the hell do you give somebody that much power to make you feel that low? How? That is insane to me. A person who can bleed and die and have a death date just like you. People are no better than you. And I understand how things slip through the cracks. I understand people's upbringing. But goddamn, we still have a feeling. No matter how much a man say he love you. He love you Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, he beating your ass. And it's a recycled week. You know that that's wrong. I don't give a damn what your upbringing is. You know that that's wrong. That is not how it's supposed to be. Well, he said he loved me. Yeah, but, Rihanna the raccoon, your eyes are circled every fucking week. Come on. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. I don't care what your upbringing is. You have enough smarts to understand that that is not right. What you feel and how you feel, how your face feel. You feel hurt. If a woman is emotional about a man, how he treats her on a mental aspect, how do you think about how she feels from a physical standpoint? You cheating on her and you beating her. It's on us. And people might say, oh, well, Rizz, you don't understand. It's kind of hard to really, leave those relationships when that's the only person you got. That's the only person you have? Because you about to meet the Reaper soon. What do you want to do? There's options out here. Well, he's the only person I can stay with. Shit, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to stay with that's better than that. Somebody will open up their house to you. A shelter will open up the shelter to you. But staying with somebody who you basically on edge every day because you don't know what type of mood swings they are. You don't know if he gonna kiss you or beat you. Now, what kind of shit is that? Come on. God gave us brains to think. He gave us feelings to be able to feel how people is treating us. And when it's not right, you know that you have to make an adjustment somewhere. If it's not physically, but you have to make an adjustment as far as bringing it up and seeing and trying to fight for change. See, we live in a world of a war out here. It's a mental warfare. And we have to each and every day fight for our peace. You have to fight for your peace. Every day you have to fight for your peace because somebody's coming your way. Somebody's coming your way with the negativity, the devilish acts. You got to fight for your peace. This is not an easy game out here. It's okay to be a great person. It's okay to have a good heart. But you know, there's areas where you have to pick and choose or who you're going to provide those type of capabilities to. The people who is deserving of it. Not to every single person. And then you feel some type of way with the way that they treating you. And you want sympathy cards for everybody else when you haven't made any adjustment to it. No, the sympathy cards are no longer in stock over here. We smarter than this. We know what's bad for us. We just chose to do otherwise. There is no sympathy. When you're in the streets, you know it's bad to be out there. You know the police is on you out there. You know the rivals is on you out there. You know the possibilities that's going to happen out there. You still take the chance. At the end of the day, who's it on? You. We have to understand that we control the pace of how people treat us. We have the remote control. The battery will never expire. The only time the battery will expire is when we expire, when we're no longer here. You have the control of how people treat you when they walk in a room. You dictate the pace. Stop telling me about how much of a good person you are. Because these people don't give a shit. You can still be a good person and say the word no. N-O. See, you got to understand, when people ask you yes or no, it's two answers involved. It could be one or the other. It doesn't have to automatically be yes. Most people like to think that because that's what they want to hear. But who gives a shit of what they want to hear? How do you feel? Is it convenient for you? Does that make you happy by saying yes? If not, then you have to think about that. You have to think about the second option, which is no. No, I can't provide money for you guys this month. I have a lot going on myself. I have 2 children of my own. I have a mother who's sick. I have a father who needs help. These are the things that you're supposed to be saying. You can't be a superhero all the time. Because you have to think about it. You're being a superhero for everybody else. But when you need one, who's coming for you? Nobody's around. All those people who you saved, nobody's around when you need somebody the most. And then you allowing your inside feeling to be low valued because now you're upset at the people who you allowed to do it 10 times. 10 times. You allowed them to do that. And now you feel low and mistreated and unvalued. Should never got there. We have the ability to change the pace. People are always not going to treat you with the same way as you treat them. Good-hearted, open to them. Allow them to come stay. Give them the shirt off your back. Give them the sneaks on your feet. Give them the car that you drive if they needed it more than you needed it. Everybody's not like that. But God gives us the ability to adjust. We adjust to everything in life. Everything we do when we get up, we adjust. You ride a bicycle. You see somebody in the way. You stop. Or you swerve. You adjust it. You didn't just run through them because that was the right way. No. You adjusted to them. Somebody swings a punch at you, what the first thing you do? You duck. You adjust. You go in defense mode. Why? Because you know somebody's doing something to you that they ain't supposed to be doing. They're trying to harm you. So you cover. When you hear gunshots, what do? You run or you get down on the ground. You adjust to what's happening. You know something ain't right. That's happening, right? So you adjust in defensive mode. It's the same thing with these people. You adjust. You get on the defensive mode. When they start trying to manipulate you, break you down, step all over your heart, play you. It's simple. We care too much about our image as being so much of a good person. You can still be a great person. But you don't have to take shit. That's why God gave us the abilities to defend. We all have the defense in us.
The voice of Rizz!